are finding ourselves in the middle of this really long winter, and I am looking around my house and noticing where I am finding little tidbits of joy and happiness in my home decor. Home decor is something that has always brought me so much joy. Even as a little girl, I would dream about how to decorate my house one day, and did that in my Barbie houses and stuff. I've always been into home decor shows and drawing different layouts and different pieces of furniture, and so this is where I often go to find some joy. So I want to share with you guys today a few of those mini spots in my house. I am working on our bread. I've always got bread going here, it seems, at our house, and so I'll take you along as I do that as well. Today I am doing a 100% all-purpose flour loaf just to get my mojo back, try something new, get a really beautiful big rise out of my sourdough bread. My favorite parts of my home is having a wood stove in the winter time, keeping us nice and cozy. I love the smell, I love the sound, and of course the warmth. It's a centerpiece in our home as we all gather around it. I'm going to switch out some cups that I've had out for the winter. These are from when I was little. I remember my mom having these out. She gave them to me. They're just awesome cups that you can use for cold drinks or hot drinks, and they make your drinks just feel a little bit more special in the winter. But I'm ready to just change things up. We're in the middle of winter and dreaming of spring, but we're not quite there. So I just wanted to move some things around. So I'm adding on this half of this shelf some of my more pretty mugs, pottery mugs, and then the other half are just our drinking glasses. I love too how the switch from all of it being clear glass on the shelf to some pottery just adds a little bit of a more interesting touch. This is a little space that makes me smile. Practical and pretty, my favorite combination. In our house we have old doorknobs and they make me happy. They're so pretty. I was at a salvage shop recently and saw how much the exact same ones go for, and it's actually insane. So I am even more so valuing these beautiful pieces of architectural artwork. And I actually bought some ebony rub and buff just to touch up some spots where there was paint and scratches, just to make it look a little more solid. I wanted to show you the end result in this video, but I need to spend a little bit more time doing finer details with this because I did get it on the door and then it was just a big mess. So I need a better applicator for this, or to fully take it off. Someday I would love to properly remove these and strip them, but for now, in the stage of life I'm at, this is a much easier option to just use some rub and buff and touch it up a little bit. While the bread is baking, I want to show you a few pieces around my home that just make me so happy. We've added a few things since I last showed you around. I am someone who loves neutral colors. I don't like anything too overstimulating. I really like feeling that calm peace that the neutral colors bring in my home. However, I am feeling strongly like I want to push myself and I want to try to make bolder choices with my home decor, specifically with color and pattern. So if you have some ideas of where I could add that, I would love to hear in the comments below. I almost feel like I've overthought it to the point that I don't even know anymore what I want to do. So I'm going to just walk you through. Since I showed you this entry area last, I have added beadboard along here and painted it in the Revere Pewter by Benjamin Moore, as well as the door. And this is the color that the trim is also going to be once we have trim around the windows and the baseboard trim. And we still need trim on top of the beadboard, and we're going to put some hooks on either side of this mirror for guests. And you can see I have a wallpaper sample over here. We're not going with this one, but I really want to do something vintagey, farmhousey, more color in this zone on this wall here and this wall here. So not a huge space, but just kind of define the entry space. And I also bought this rug at HomeSense, and I love how it is different from the living room rug, which I'll show you in a sec. Because they are close together, I wanted them to be very different. So it is a cream color with blues and salmons and beige and a little bit of burgundy, which picks up on the burgundy flowers on my chairs. I keep a couple little rag rugs under here to put out for people's boots when they come to visit. Well, there's lots of snow and salt just to help keep it clean. Here is the rug in our living room that I was talking about. We have got a creation here. Let me show you this. My 4-year-old loves to set things up and make little play imaginary spaces. This is our quote unquote up north. So there's lots of trees, and then it got turned into a pasture and a barn because that's what we are obsessed with. And then we used some blocks, and I think he's got some equipment parked underneath our coffee table here. But underneath all of this, you can see our new rug. It has burgundy tones, a little bit of blue in there, some cream colors and beiges, a touch of yellow, and I really wanted a warm palette rug. It's kind of a brick red in the middle, and then the border is a burgundy purple. And I love that because I tend to lean towards blues and greens, so I wanted something warmer to ground the space. So I think it picks up well. I'm not sure how long it will last, but I put this sheepskin rug with our library book basket underneath where we hang my husband's guitar. This is a high traffic flow area. We'll see how long this lasts here, but I thought it was just a sweet little touch for the boys. They can sit there and look at the library books. Over here, there's currently no chairs just because we had them in our dining room, but I've been keeping my son's Yoto player in a basket on this little shelf here. We have some coloring books set up here. They each have a tractor coloring book, right, buddy? My youngest just woke up from nap and he's doing this little walkthrough with me. It's hard to wake up. And then I want to show you over here, we added some lace curtains to our screen door that goes out onto our deck. Only the left side is a door, the other side is a window. But I just thought, we don't use this door in the winter. Maybe I will move the curtains a little bit in the summer or swag the left side over to the right side. I just thought it looked really pretty to dress up this corner and add a little more warmth to the space. I also think, I can't remember, but I think it's new to the space that I painted out the trim and the doors behind me. So I got this door painted Revere pewter, the trim around this doorway into the playroom, as well as the trim behind me here. That's original trim to our house, which was built in, the best guess from my husband's grandpa is the late 1800s. It would have been purchased in the early 1900s by my husband's family. So we don't actually know the exact date, but it is a very old house. We have very short ceilings, about 8 feet or less, depending which room you're in. So that tells me it's from before the turn of the century. Let me know if you know about this stuff in the comments below. I'm pretty sure it's from at least the late 1800s. It's not even mitered in the corners. It's just simple farmhouse trim, and that is also painted in the Revere pewter. Thank you so much for joining me this week as I show you a few pieces of my home that bring me some joy in the middle of this winter season. Joy. Comment below on your favorite little zone in your house right now. I would love to hear it. Thanks again. We'll see you next week. Bye-bye.